Hey loves! So I have realized that I haven't filmed a tutorial in a hot minute. I've been doing some palette reviews, so playing with them instead of like showing them in action. But I thought I would finally, I realized that I fidget a lot. I don't know what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna sit and do a multilingual tutorial because it's been a while since I've sat down and chatted with you in a tutorial. So I'm gonna do that. And there was a couple other things I wanted to do in this tutorial, so I'm going to do them at the front and then we'll just jump into actually doing the makeup. So someone, Nicole, asked me the Marc Jacobs, the bronze brush, the one I reviewed just last week. I'll link that. Just it's supposed to be a review, it's more like an open love letter. I'll link it down below in case you haven't seen it. But she said because this was nice and dense, could it be used for foundation? And I use very liquid foundations, and I find that, like, if you notice, it is pretty, like, it is dense, but quite supple at the same time. Whereas, like, the brush I use for foundation is their Phase 2 brush. So you see how, like, there's a lot less give. Like, see, this one will bend the whole way, whereas this one sort of, I don't know. So I tried to use this with liquid foundation, and I didn't have quite as much luck as I wanted. But if you're using a foundation that isn't quite so liquidy or isn't so full coverage, this might work. What I love using this for is blush, and so I'm going to insert a little demo of me using it for blush. So hopefully that gives a better idea of sort of how much the brush moves and what have you. So I'm hoping the demo shows it, but what I do is I place color on the top of the brush, just because it does pack quite a bit of product. So I place the color on the top, and then I push that color on to sort of the apples of my cheeks, and then I use the side in like a sweeping motion to blend it all in. I find it gives a really, really pretty coverage, and it's also really nice and soft on my cheeks. I've noticed that I have some other blush brushes that I like the MAC one, and they are lovely brushes and they get the job done, but they're a little bit scratchy and I have super sensitive skin, so this is a really nice treat for my cheeks. The one thing I will say though is it does pack on a decent amount of product, again because of its density. So for my more pigmented blushes like my MAC Frankly Scarlet, I don't generally tend to reach for this one just because I will get way too much product on it. But for a nice sort of blush like I have on today, it works beautifully. So that was part one. Part two, Maisha asked for like a Khloe Kardashian type of makeup, and I've been toying with it. I still can't contour like the Kardashians, but the looks that I think you mentioned you like are the ones with the dark lips, and you guys know how I feel about a dark lip. So I did want to share this lip with you, Miss Aisha, and everyone else, until I sort of perfect that look. And so what is on my lips today is this YSL lip pencil in 21. It is similar to Current by MAC, like a nice purpley color. And then I picked up this L'Oreal Collection Privee. You know the Perfect Nudes that they just came out with? This one is Liya's Perfect Nude, L-I-Y-A. And you're gonna say, Sarah, this is not a nude lip color, and it's not. It's this beautiful brown color, and it's got like a beautiful duochrome to it. So that's the combo I have on, and I think it gives a really nice multi-dimensional look to the lips. So very Chloe K-esque, I thought. But I think that's all the rambling I wanted to do. This video is going to be 4 hours long, but let's just jump in. I am going to use the Marc Jacobs Starlet palette. It's this guy. I think you guys saw I hauled 3 different Marc Jacobs palettes. This is the only one I've kept. Last week I had... Excuse me, you guys, I swear to God, no one ever texts or calls me throughout the week. I sit down to film and everyone needs something all of a sudden. All good calls, like no one sort of asking for a kidney or anything. But it's just funny. I'm like, no one ever interrupts me when I'm like hanging out reading after work. Anyways, what were we talking about? The Marc Jacobs palettes. I think I showed you that I'd hauled 3. This is the only one that I've kept. The teas, which went up last week, you saw sort of my reaction to it. That went back, and then when I realized how disappointed I was with it, I didn't want to play with the third one I got, so I went into the store, I swatched it out, because again it wasn't what I wanted, so I returned that one. And I still do love this one. So this is the Starlet, like I said. So it's these colors. I've played with it. I've gotten a couple different looks. And for me, all the colors are winners in this guy. And they're all nice and multi-dimensional. So I love it. This is the one of the three that the only one between the three that I'm keeping. And I thought I would show you a look with it today. Is there anything else I wanted to ramble about? Probably not. I'll probably remember something, but for now, that's it. I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with my MAC Rubenesque paint pot, because you know how I feel about using paint pots as eye primer. Alright, we're going to do multilingual. Okay, so en français, j'utilise mon paint pot de chez MAC en Rubenesque. Je crois bien que ça, on le dit comme ça, mais je sais pas. Avec l'accent français, comment on prononce. Mais je le prends sur toute la paupière mobile et puis en dessous de l'œil pour aider mes fards à rester toute la journée. وبالعربي paint pot من عند ماك لونه بردقانة بحطه على كل عيني أو لا كل الجفن المتحركة. حدا خبرني طريقة تانية كيف ولا لا بس ما تذكرت. وتحت العين بخلي اللون يضله ثابت طول النهار. I am rusty at these switching back between languages. You guys are gonna be patient with me. So the look that I want to try to create, I saw a picture online, so we are going to try and recreate it. So I'm going to be working with a couple of these colors, so the brown, orange, yellow, and then silver. I'm going to start with a 217 as always, with that yellow color, working it on the inner third of my eye. Ok, en français. Je sais pas, mais mon accent me prend un peu de pratique à revenir, donc je commence une phrase, et pour moi au moins, mon accent s'améliorait quand j'ai fini la phrase. Je pense trop. On prend la couleur jaune sur un 217 de chez MAC et on le stompe sur la première partie de l'œil. طب رح ناخد اللون الأصفر رح اخده على أول تلت عيني مع ال 217 من عند ماك وبس بنحطه نخلط. كمان حدا خبرني طريقة تانية كيف أقول هيدي الكلمة بس ناسية. بس حتى ما يكون في محلات ما مبين اللون. Do you guys see what I mean about the pigmentation? Like, this is one of the lighter colors in the palette and it still blends out like a dream. And this is going to be quite a glittery look, so if the glitter life is not what you're about, this might not be for you. On another 217, we're going to take the orange color and put it on the middle part of the eye. Blending out. My thought process here was I'm going to start with the lightest color and move darker, so as I'm blending it'd be easier that way than like if I start with the brown and then try to mix the orange and the yellow. It might be more difficult, but that was just my thought process. We'll see how well it works. As always, if it doesn't look perfectly blended, not to worry, we will go back and clean things up as we go. Je prends la couleur orange dans la palette et avec un pinceau de 217 différent, je le prends sur, on dit le tiers, third, comment on dit, tiers de l'œil, la partie au milieu de mon œil. Oh mon dieu, aujourd'hui l'accent, ça ne fonctionne pas. Il faut que je regarde plus de vidéos YouTube en français pour me rééduquer avec l'accent, car l'accent, pardonnez-moi aujourd'hui. بالعربي خدنا اللون البردقاني على 217 مع الماك جديد ورح نخلطه على نص العين. And finally, for the outer third, I'm going to take this brown color on a 239 this time. I find that it helps catch my outer V a lot better. And then again, just tapot, just place and blend. And I think this brush is not clean, so this is going to give me a little bit of difficulty blending. This color is not difficult to blend. I think my brush is just not clean enough. That's why it's acting up, but we're gonna make it work. Donc en français, ce que je disais, c'est que ce pinceau n'est pas très... oh mon dieu, le mot... propre. Et donc, ça ne s'estompe pas très facilement. C'est pas la couleur, c'est le pinceau qui a besoin d'être nettoyé. Cependant, on prend le brun à côté de l'orange et on le met sur le coin d'œil, le coin externe. J'utilise mon 239 de chez MAC. Je trouve que ça m'aide avec l'angle là-bas beaucoup plus. والعربي 239 من عند ماك. دايما بتخلط بالأرقام. بناخد اللون البني وكمان رح نخلط هاللون اللي كنت عم اقوله بالفرنساوي وبالانجليزي انه ما بعتقد نظفته. لا هيدا كتير منيح، فمشان هيك اللون ما كتير عم ينخلط بسهولة. ما خص اللون، خص الريشة بعتقد. And then because really who can have enough glitter? No one. We're going to take this color on my 231 from MAC in the inner corner. Donc, sur 231 de chez MAC. Je sais pas pourquoi j'oublie toujours le numéro. J'utilise ce pinceau tout le temps. On prend la couleur argentée dans le coin de l'œil. Ça donne juste une très belle luminosité. Et le mot pour glitter, pailleté peut-être. Je trouve qu'on peut jamais avoir assez d'effets pailletés dans le maquillage. وبالعربي هناخد هيدا اللون الفضي على 231 من عند ماك، حطه بالقرنة. في يطلع بيرتي اكتر من هيك. الجوانية من العين بس هيك بتعطيها شوية ضوء تفتح العين. One more thing I was gonna say, as you can see, this color is taking me a little bit more to build up in my inner corner. It has, again, less to do with the color. Like when I've used it all over the lid, it comes really nicely. This little tiny brush, I think just because it's so precise and it doesn't, you don't want to pack on too much color in that inner corner. Any color I ever pack, it takes me a while with this one because it just doesn't pick up as much product. So again, what I'm trying to say is don't take the fact that I have to build it up as being indicative of the color not being opaque enough. It's more again about the brush and the way it applies product. I'm not going to translate that because we're going to be here forever, but I'm going to show you the last step for the eyes in terms of shadow is this darker color on 212 underneath my eye. Donc en français, le 212 de chez MAC avec la dernière couleur argentée dans la palette et je le prends sous l'œil. J'essaie de traduire ce que je disais avant. Pourquoi pas. Je disais que la couleur qu'on a pris dans le coin d'œil, elle m'a pris un peu de temps pour l'intensifier. Et c'est pas car la couleur n'est pas intense, celle de la palette, mais c'est car le pinceau que j'utilise, il absorbe, mais il prend seulement un petit peu de produit avec chaque fois qu'on le met dans la couleur. C'est pour pas trop mettre de couleur car c'est un pinceau qu'on utilise pour des petites parties de l'œil. Donc ce que je dis, c'est une très bonne couleur avec une très belle pigmentation. C'est seulement le pinceau qui ne le fait pas justice. Doesn't make it just, doesn't do justice. العربي. اوكي. على 212 من عند ماك رح ناخد اخر لون ونحطه تحت العين. بس هيك شوية شو بعرفني. لون حلو بالعين. وكمان يلي جربت اقوله باللختين وتشربكت، يعني اشوف ما في احكي انجليزي، جرب احكي بالعربي وبالفرنساوي. يلي كنت عم اقوله انه اللون فيه كتير ببين، بس هو هيدا كمان الريشه اللي بستعملها ما بتطلع كتير، مشان هيك اضطرينا كذا مره نزيد اللون. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go put some mascara on and I'll be back to do points of positivity. Hey, so I realized I also didn't have anything in my waterline, so I put this silver eyeliner from Caitlyn. I got it in my Wantable box. I will link that unboxing down below if you want to check it out. But I think it went well with the look. I am so happy with how this turned out. I know it's full of color, but after, I think I'm excited that it turned out the way I saw in the picture, which is awesome. But after also a bunch of sort of misses with the other Marc Jacobs palettes, I'm really happy that this one lives up to the price tag and the hype and all that good stuff. So here's the finished look. I think that's all I want to tell you. I'm gonna do 3 points of positivity for you today. The first has definitely got to be hanging out with, oh, the itchy nostrils, you guys, I swear. I had a really nice lunch with a friend and we just got to catch up and chat, and it was easy and fun and everything you want to be. So that's definitely my first point of positivity. My second point of positivity is hanging out with some family of mine. Just sort of low-key family time. My brother came home recently and it's been fun having him back, and it's been weird that my baby brother just finished his first year of university. That is sort of something I'm still trying to absorb. He would probably be embarrassed if he knew I was plugging him right now, but he has a channel that he does, I've mentioned it before, like outfits and that kind of stuff, but it's so inspiring. Just check out one of his videos. They're shorter and they're just beautiful. Like, they're movies, they're not videos. I'll link it down below, but he just is so inspiring, and I like having him in general, but I also love watching his videos to sort of get inspired to, I don't know, create better products and get advice, like better finished video products, and get techie advice from him. I'm rambling today. And what's new? My third point of positivity is getting back to my skincare regimen. I was out of town most of last week, and I didn't have like my whole supply of skincare, and my skin definitely made it known that it was not happy about that. But this week, honestly, like, I had a weekend to just sort of mask and detox my skin and go back to normal, and my skin has responded so positively and so beautifully. So I am almost ready to film that updated skincare routine for you guys, because I finally feel like I can tell that what I'm doing is working, because I've seen sort of the effects of it. But yeah, that's what's making me smile. As always, let's share in that love and positivity down below. Sending you guys a virtual hug. I just feel like hugging you guys today. Lots and lots of love. Thanking you as always for being here. I know I say it and I sound like broken record, but I do genuinely mean it. And I think that's all. Hope you're having an awesome day. And let me just leave you, as always, by reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.